going on, everybody? It's Black Violin here. As you can see, this is not Summoner's War. This is the new game, War Crown. What I'm doing is showing a couple gameplay of this new game. I've really enjoyed it. I played it in beta. It's similar to Final Fantasy Tactics and Ogre Battle, if any of you are familiar with it. I actually got into it because it was similar to Final Fantasy Tactics, and it was one of my favorite Final Fantasy games. So what we're going to do is just show you what this game's about and a couple of the things you can do. So to start off, we're going to look at the heroes here. These are the people I've been using. As you can see, they also have voiceovers. It's kind of cool. There are several different heroes in the game, which is pretty fun. I like it so far. The elements are, of course, fire, water, wind. I didn't mean to click her.
I do for my people.
Okay, yeah, it's fire, water, wind, light, and dark for the elements. The max star rating is a 6-star monster. You can get natural 5-star monsters, natural 4-star, and natural 3 stars. The 1 and 2-star monsters, I don't think I have any, are actually experienced monsters, which are these guys. I actually do have a few. And these guys. But yeah, these are the experienced monsters. Trying to scroll back to the beginning here. There's several classes. Didn't mean to click there. There's several classes, like this is a mage.
Know your place.
She's a ranged type. This guy is a DPS, which is damage per second. Another mage. Another DPS.
I'm always ready.
This chick here is a support.
I was born with it.
Trying to see if I have a tank. Tank is the last class as well. Well, actually, there's one more I forgot.
Not spoken of.
And then you have assassins.
The front line is
well.
no place for the faint of heart.
As you can see, over here are your skills for the classes. Did not mean to hit that. Over here you have your skills. You have 3 skills for a 4-star monster, and they all have a passive as well. These are your stats. It's quite a bit of stuff, which makes it fun. You also can equip them with equipment. Okay, this thing needs to move. Let's see who I have equipped. This is probably my best character right now. As you can see, he's got this little dagger of Magneto for his weapon, and then he's got these for his accessories. So this game brings quite a bit. You can level up your heroes by eating other heroes or these guys, which I'm actually going to feed her these greenwoods because she'll gain more experience from them. Plays a little funny music. You have skill enhances, whereas if I were to skill this up, her up, it automatically shows you everybody that would enhance her skills here. But we're not actually going to do that. Okay, go back. Evolving heroes in this game is actually different than most games similar to using a 5-star rating system. In here, instead of eating other monsters, you had to find these fruits, which you get fruit from doing adventure mode, and then you have souls, which you gain on certain days. They're open at certain times during the day, so you can actually evolve heroes without actually having to sacrifice other heroes you may be interested in building, which I thought was a good thing, because that's one thing I didn't really like. You can set hero parties as well, up to 4. I've only set 1. You can sell them for money, and it's actually like a decent amount of money. You got a codex of all the heroes. So you have special heroes, common heroes, and the other. The other is only actually the experienced monsters, so it's not really like all that really. Then you have common heroes, which are mostly your 3-star heroes. And there's a few 4, like these are a couple 4s in there. And then you have your special heroes. These are the heroes, like the 5-star heroes, and major characters in the game. As you can see. What else is there? You have equipment, like I said earlier. You can actually equip your heroes. As you can see, these are swords, shields, wands, support wands. Then you have assassin daggers and bows and rifles. Then you have accessories, earrings. Don't really remember what this one's called. I think these are brooches. Then you have necklaces, rings, and these are just the cups here are chalices to evolve your equipment. You can upgrade your equipment and evolve it. These, I don't know what they are. I haven't gotten one of these yet. What else? You have daily missions and quests. The daily missions are actually rather easy. You have dailies, weeklies, and monthlies. Then a whole bunch of missions for battles, heroes, equipment, socials, and events. Then your daily logins. Okay, but that's pretty much all of that. To summon a hero, it cost, what are they called? These little red things up here, I forget what they're called, but you could summon one monster for 30 or 11 for 300. I actually don't have any at all to summon. You get 1 free summon a day as well. And then you can summon these guys with friend points, which I actually have one available. You get one of these free, I think, every 2 or 3 hours. I'm not sure. And this is just how the summons go for a single monster. What else? Okay, so you have adventure mode. In adventure mode, you have just like your classical adventure mode. And then you have the fairy realm, which this is how you get experienced monsters, these guys, to level up. Monsters that you're trying to build like over time. This is pretty good to use. These are the soul potions. They're only open during certain times of the day, and certain ones during the day. Then you have wanted posters that will randomly appear during your adventure. They only appear in adventure modes, normal and heroic. And heroic and mythic, I'm sorry. Don't have that one unlocked yet. Heroic and mythic, you can get wanted monsters to randomly appear. I can't do mythic yet. It's quite crazy. But just to kind of show what you do. This is the last level of heroic. So we're going to just use this as the example of some gameplay. I'll set my team here. So you have friends. One thing I did like about this is you can use your same friends rep repeatedly. There's no limit as of right now to how many times you can use them, which makes it quite fun and quite useful, because I don't have a 6-star rep or 6-star monster yet. So being able to use my friend's 6-star monsters repeatedly is quite useful, because I'm not worried. Like, they're gonna of course be stronger than all my monsters, and having that monster in every battle is quite useful. So take it off auto real quick. And this is our little boss, since this is the last level. This guy right here, the alligator, as you can see on the right side of the screen, is your turn order. It goes from the bottom to top in turn orders. Your skills. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. You have your skills here. And you have the blue marks here are your range of movement. The yellow marks outside of them are the range of your attacks. Like if since this guy himself he's only got a range of 1, if he were to move to this square, he would be able to attack those 4 squares. Or if he were to move here, the 4 squares around him. So he's DPS. You can also move the screen around to get a better view. And then you can do a top view as well, which is quite useful at times for trying to see where the battlefield is. So we're actually going to move this guy here next to, in front of the boss, because I use him as my tank. He's actually a DPS monster, but I use him as a tank because he's got high defense and high armor. This guy right here, he's an archer and a buffer. He increases crit rate for my other 2, which is very useful. Just quick gameplay. Oh, he just one-shotted my guy. Yeah, he just took out my buffer, but that's okay. I actually didn't take a friend apparently in this battle, so that's gonna hurt a little bit, but nothing much. As you can see, the range on some of the characters are different, which makes it more fun. You also have um, elevation advantages and disadvantages. As you can see above the monsters portfolio on the bottom left, there's a little green box that has two squares in it that are green. That gives me elevation advantage, which means I'll do increased damage to my target. That's why I actually moved her. So I'm getting beat down on here. I usually take a friend rep. I didn't accidentally do it in this video. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, I can't see who's where. So hopefully we can actually clear it still, because if I clear it, that's actually good for me, because that's one of the bonus missions is to clear this level without a friend, and I haven't gotten around to trying it yet. So looks like we'll probably be able to do it though. Let's go ahead and take out this guy. This is just a little bit of the gameplay. Like I said, it's a really fun game. I knew that was about to happen. So we're just gonna kind of hope that my mage here is tanky enough for a mage to survive these two guys here and win. Which he didn't. But yeah, that was just some gameplay. Not a great video when it tells you game over. But yeah, I just wanted to pretty much show you what the game was about. Some of the stuff in the game. Go again. You have like this as well. This is actually where the story for the game unfolds. It comes in currently 3 chapters, with each chapter having 5 parts. The story is actually quite well. Then you have this. This is actually a current event. If I were to be able to finish this event, which I'm not, because it's actually quite hard, I would be able to get this girl Zillion from it, but I'm not able to do it. It's still quite hard. But as you can see, the game is actually quite fun.
Until the end of days.
So what I'm going to do is show you this. This does not actually give you experience for your party. The experience comes in form of the little cat ball things, which you can give that experience to any player or any character. So it's advantageous and disadvantageous at the same time, because you're spending time to do these levels without actually gaining experience, which I think isn't that great. This is my friend, the little fairy here. It's not that great because like I said, you're spending time to do it, and sometimes you might get like 2 or 3 of these guys, or then you might just get 1. So it can like kind of hurt you. In my opinion, at least. Like, the experience, well worth it. If you can do the 2nd or 3rd floor within a decent time, it's actually probably more beneficial to do than not to do it. But yeah, this is the game pretty much. My mage just took them all out. So you see, that's the experience I get for doing that level instead of doing it in adventure mode. Let's see. Go to a different level. Doing the boss levels just to show uh what they're like, what the game's like. Of course, I really enjoy this. If you do by chance play Summoner's War, then I actually highly recommend this game. I played this game in beta because of Summoner War. I saw it pop up and one of my friends tried it and he told me about it and now I'm telling you about it. So um the game's quite fun. It does have a couple bugs. It's still fairly new. It's only been about out for about 2 weeks, maybe now, going on 2 weeks. I actually put this on auto. It's only been out for about 2 weeks, so they're still trying to figure out hero balancing, and stuff like that. Like the arena is pretty interesting. I'll actually show that after this. Um, Arena is pretty fun, but the only downside to it is if you do not have a natural 5-star monster and you go up against somebody that has even at least one, I feel like you don't really have a chance because the 5-star monsters are a little overpowered compared to the 4-star and 3-star monsters. Because it take like pretty much, I think I've done maybe 20 to 30 arena battles. I actually didn't get a 5-star until yesterday, so a natural 5-star. So I did quite a bit of arena battles without a 5-star, and I always felt like if somebody had a 5-star monster in their team, then they were pretty much guaranteed to win because it was like near impossible to take on 4 natural 4-star monsters and then 1 5-star monsters with an all 4-star team. The 5-star monster would just like do crazy damage, take crazy damage as well, and it didn't matter if they were a mage type or support type, they were just hard to kill, and by the time you even had a chance to get them down to half health, your entire team was dead. But currently the arena is in a preseason, which is quite interesting because what they're doing is during this preseason they are allowing you to use all your characters that you use for your battles at max 6-star level. Then your weapons and accessories will be capped according to arena standards, and the hero skills enhanced levels will remain unchanged. So the only thing that doesn't change in here is your skill enhancements, which I think is a little weird. Because they max out your heroes already. I guess it's to to make the battles better. I don't see how it really does. Because I think like it would be more challenging if you know, like you were actually fighting with the monsters at the levels you have them at. Because then you would want to work more on using, building your monsters instead of taking a level 1 5-star monster into the game and it already be automatically leveled up to max 6-star. So this is the arena pick. Going to put her. This is my same team pretty much that I just used. Okay, so this guy's already got 2 5-stars, which is wonderful for me, of course. I'm probably going to lose this, but this is just to show y'all guys what this is all about. As you can see, the very last guy I put in, he's a natural 5-star fire mage, but he's at level 1, but during this battle, he's going to automatically be set to a 6-star level 40. So it doesn't even matter that he's only level 1. I actually don't have any equipment on him. So the reason I actually put him in here is because I'm also curious to see how difficult it's still going to be for them to kill him. Their second guy is a natural 5-star monster also, so it might be quite difficult. We'll see, because he has the element advantage of water with his 5-star against my fire 4-star. So let's just hope that I'm able to pull this out. Seems like I just can't get them crits. Okay, this is actually the first time I've used this guy, so I really don't know what he does.
Devour first.
Okay, I get honest, that's not too good. Gonna see if we can go ahead and kill his archer. Apparently not. Okay, I did not expect her to just one-shot my mage. That was definitely not cool. So we're going to see what this guy's skill does. That's not what I wanted to do. At least that assassin's just beating me down. Alright, so yeah, like I said, I think Lorena's a little much for this game, but other than that, It's a pretty fun game. One of the things I also don't like about Arena is it doesn't matter what your Arena rank is. They're going to put you against opponents that are like 200 to 300 ranks above you, and pretty much when that happens, you most likely don't have a chance. But it's still a new game, so I'm just expecting that being, like there's not many players in the game yet. So as you can see, I lost, but I kind of figured I would. But yeah, this video is going on 30 minutes. I think I've kind of went a little bit over everything. I'll try to do it as quickly as possible. I didn't think this video would be 30 minutes. But I hope that you can just check it out, and enjoy it, and see like the game and be like, oh, this looks pretty cool. Because I enjoy this game a lot. And so that's kind of why I wanted to do a video on it, because I figured if, as much as I enjoy it, other people would enjoy it as well. And the more people I'm able to get to play this game, then it'll of course grow, and this is just something I definitely want to see grow. So thanks for watching. Hit the like button and leave a comment. Tell me what you think. If you actually do join the game, leave a comment with your name as well, and I will friend you if I can. And if not, I will tell you so as well. But thanks for watching. Like, comment, do whatever.
Underestimate her.